Jerry Mills podcast back here with Jamal Crawford. Yeah, I forgot my name. I can't say my name. No. We're here ready to react to some of the best highlights, most of them involving the Seattle Pro-Am, the Jamal Crawford Summer League, the crossover. So hyped to have you here, Jamal.
I'm hyped to be here. This is a unique situation where I actually get a chance to talk about some of the plays I made and, some of the thought patterns behind it and what I was thinking in that moment, which, rarely happens in today's time. So I'm excited about this.
In this first video we're going to watch, which is Lob City. And I was trying to think back of if this was like the beginning of Lob City or if this was the height of Lob City.
Yeah, for me, it was after my first year there. And, so for me, it was hot, right? Like we just had a great team. We didn't do well, but the next year we were kind of, supposed to be in the thick of things as far as being a contender. So you could say it's the height, but for us and for me, I always ask kids who they want to see, kids who come every single weekend, like what player do you want me to try to get? And I have a problem kind of asking players to come, but with Blake, it was really easy and he never hesitated. And it was his first time actually coming to Seattle because he didn't get a chance to play against the Sonics. And he absolutely loved the experience. He loved, coming up there to show love, and he loved interacting with the kids, and he was unbelievable. And I'm excited to watch.
You put on a show. Let's get to it.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
Ready. Yeah, he was doing his dance. You see that,
man.
Pause that right there.
I was going to say, can I pause that right there? But you're on
Please
the same
pause
plane.
that one. So, backstory about that play, right? So, I went to, when I signed with LA, it was, I think, 2012, but it was September. And it was, we kind of were working out together at the time. And I didn't really know Blake like that. He didn't really know me. Excuse me. And he was in the gym and he was on one end. I was talking I'm like, Blake, come down here real quick. I'm like, do you think, I was like, I had this move in my head that I want to pull off for like 15 years. Do you think if I did this, and I showed him that move, I'm like, do you think if I did this move, you could catch it and dunk it? And he's like, yeah, I can catch it and dunk it. We never practiced it. We never talked about it again. So that was September 2012. The play where that actually happened in the game was March 2013. So you got to think like basically 6 months went by. We never talked about it, never practiced it. I got a steal against Milwaukee. And I looked back and I said, it's Blake. And we have a clear court, right? There's nobody in front, nobody behind besides us two. I'm like, okay, this is the moment. So I had to make a split decision right there. Look like a fool and look crazy if it doesn't work, be on the bloopers forever. Or you pull something off that's never been done before in a real game. And so if you go back and watch the actual play I did in the game, when I threw it up and did it, I turned around like, Blake, just catch it. Just catch it. When he caught it and windmilled it, I was like, oh my God. So Milwaukee calls the timeout. And if you on Blake's run back, he's grabbing his chest laughing because we had one conversation. We never practiced it. Like none of that.
Wow.
And 6 months later, I do it. So he's grabbing his chest laughing almost like I couldn't believe you did that. I'm looking at him like, I can't believe you just windmilled that. So When he came to Seattle, we had to pull it off. Sorry it was so long-winded, but that story right there deserved a little bit extra time.
No, that did. That is amazing. That's I could go so many different directions with that, but I know there's another great bit of highlight, but I have to see that play again after just.
Yeah, I'll go for it. Yeah.
Like that has to be so perfect on so many levels.
On so many levels. You're absolutely right. Total teamwork. Look, that's when I was dunking more. Right there, that was an accident. That play right there that people like, that was kind of an accident. I was really passing that ball.
I got to see that
again.
And
I just pulled it back. Because Benoit is a great defender, right? Yeah, so I was really looking to pass, and it kind of slipped, and I just pulled it back and then shot it. I tried to play off like it was cool, but I didn't mean to do that.
This might be a weird question, but how much of your game like involves that? Just like going with the flow and what might have been a mistake?
Yeah, and improv, a lot of it. But I usually know how I'm going to get out of a situation. With that one, I didn't know.
Man. Yeah. Let's keep this going.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's just finding space, right?
But the mid-range doesn't work, Jamal. What about the analytics, Jamal? No.
Right. Exactly. This one I got hot. I remember, and I came right back down like another 3 even deeper. Yeah, that was like the end. That was like the end of the game. That one, the double behind the back shake and bake to a jump shot. I never done that one before. Doing it to that kind of push fade away. Throw it through his legs, reverse. I like, my God, Luke, good dude. This, you know, I'm just feeling. I'm shooting half court jump, right? Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, it's a special day. Blake's here. I'm just kind of lost in the game at that point.
Putting on a show.
Yeah, he had 51. I think I had 49. We combined for 100. It was an unbelievable game.
This was one of the classic Pro-Am days. I was in the crowd. The energy
it was a classic day. You said it best. It was a classic day.
The energy of the arena.
Yeah, I'm hitting double pump half court jumpers. You know it's going to be a pretty good day.
As pure as can be, bottom of the net.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, Blake, God wanted me to show him. Like, that's just chemistry. Like, just knowing what Blake is right there. And now he's just putting on a show. He's putting on the show. He's doing everything. That one was a nice thing.
Like, he put on.
Yeah, he put on the show.
He did everything. On to the point, you'll notice in these highlights, he's wearing 13 and 12.
Yeah.
The man sweated through his jersey, and I remember him change. Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's coming at you full speed. There's nothing you can do. You don't know what he's going to do. That dunk right there was probably the signature hook up that we had as far as dunk, and that was another one that was great. But that went off the backboard. I remember the brim made a crazy noise that people were going crazy about. Yeah, that was fun.
Man, that was fun. And just seeing the court there, and like, I remember thinking, you know, as Blake's hanging on the rim there, like, there's so much history in that gym. And then you see all the shout out to the Storm for winning another one.
Yeah, shout out to Storm. 4 championships. That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. You see Sue Bird on that court. So I'm like, man, somebody's got to do a documentary about SPU's court there, man. And the Storm too, man.
It's a legendary court. Yeah. SPU is a legendary court. And to even like know that we kind of help get on a game, right? Like if you play a game, EA Sports game, then SPU's court's there. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Shout out NBA Live. So that is part 1 of our series here of reaction videos. If you're new, check out the podcast, the Jeremy Mills podcast. There's Seattle basketball, maybe 1 or 2 interviews with our guy here, Jamal, and then we'll see you back for more.